Tuesday, and on Tuesday mornings, we catch up with Dan Chia Chia from Chia Chia and Fleming Attorneys. If you have a question about personal injury law, call 648-3030 or find them at WYRK.com. Good morning, Dan.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Dan, we wanted to maybe touch on potholes. It's really not too bad this year, but they're always around. It's an annual rite of spring here in Western New York. What are some of the things that drivers should be concerned with?
Well, I mean, potholes are, of course, a nuisance. They can cause damage to your car, and they could lead to accidents because people are trying to avoid them. Or, a pothole could. And I have one of these types of cases where a pothole was so bad that it drove my client's vehicle off to the right, and it hit a tree that was real close to the side of the road. So, those kind of things are hazardous, and the question is who's responsible. We've talked about this before about government notice. Many municipalities have what's called a prior written notice statute, where you have to give prior written notice of a defect, whether it be with a road or a sidewalk, before they can be held responsible. So, if you want to make sure something's fixed in your area, my suggestion is that you do a formal written notice in the form that's required by your town or city to the clerk or whoever needs to get notice. Each jurisdiction is a little different. Make sure that they have notice of the problem, identify it. I tell people, take a picture of it, give them the address where it's located. Then there's no confusion about where it is and things of that nature. And that way you're going to get attention to get it fixed.
Are emails okay too, or does it have to be handwritten?
Well, I would not do email because the statutes are pretty clear about how the notice has to be generated. Some of them say mail, some of them say hand delivered to the clerk. So every jurisdiction is a little different. So I would not rely on email. Sure, it doesn't hurt to pop an email in, do something in formal writing, but I think the safest way is to actually deliver it to the municipality or send it certified or registered mail.